In 1865, WPI was founded on philanthropy. Over 150 years later, that tradition continues and is stronger than ever thanks to the generosity of alumni and friends like you. You advance research and innovation.
Practice Point is this really exciting new venture here we have at WPI where we're trying to bring together people from academia, industry, and medical professionals as well as the community to try to accelerate medical device development. We have point-of-practice clinical care scenarios for testing, we have manufacturing capabilities, we have test capabilities, and bringing these all together enables really rapid iterative development of these medical devices. We don't have the ability to just go and do projects that we think are interesting or meaningful that aren't necessarily externally supported. So having these additional support lets us try out new projects, to support student projects, to get capabilities in the lab to help support these moving forward.
I'd like to give you an example of how philanthropic support supported one of our young faculty. One of our young junior faculty, Professor Erin Otmar, in the Social Science and Policy Studies and Learning Sciences Studies program, was able to receive $40,000 from one of our alumni, who gave this philanthropic gift to help her get started on one of the projects that she was doing in our schools. From that project, she was able to get the research data to apply for governmental funding. Now she has funding upwards of $5 million from a $40,000 gift. We want to send our students out there with theory and practice. WPI is famous for theory and practice. What these resources are able to do is to help us with the practice part of the theory and practice.
I have learned through my career that the future is all about innovation. And I think what excited us about the Foisey Innovation Studio is how do we enable the students in today's environment to be able to be innovative, become entrepreneurs, take all of their best ideas and some of the incredible project work that they work on, and truly get it set up to be able to have a much bigger impact as they move forward.
The WPI name is so well recognized and so well respected, especially in the civil engineering field, that the people that lead the largest companies in Boston and in the United States and globally, they're WPI grads.
You create the environment for discovery and problem solving.
It's very important to have world-class facilities to attract great students and to also enable them to go out in the world and solve really great problems.
Philanthropic funding also is really helpful for supporting facilities and equipment. So for example, we had a donation from the Lufkin Foundation that was used to purchase a metal 3D printing system, and this really enabled a whole new set of capabilities within our lab.
We talk about three words that actually focus us every single day on what we're doing. They are imagine, innovate, and impact. This new building will allow us to use design thinking, design approaches, along with ethics, to bring together computational sciences in a way that actually speaks to a transdisciplinary approach. It allows us to sort of get into the future, transforming the future, but not forgetting the humanist approaches to how we do business.
WPI is investing in really unique state-of-the-art facilities. For example, here at Practice Point, we're co-locating manufacturing capabilities and engineering capabilities with point-of-practice clinical care scenarios. And by putting those together and putting it in an engineering setting where you're not dealing with the logistics of having to work in a hospital is incredibly transformative, and I don't know anywhere else where you'd be able to do that kind of work.
You inspire our students and faculty to change the world.
The ways that I see WPI changing the world are in its graduates. I can't go to a meeting or to a networking event where I don't meet somebody from WPI that is doing something absolutely unbelievable with their company or in research.
If you look at the 150 plus years that WPI has been in place, I think it's clear that the students that come out of WPI make a big impact through generations. And I believe that that's accelerating. I think that the project-based curriculum continues to get even better. I think the interactive nature of the project-based curriculum enables the WPI students to not only understand, but be able to solve some of the biggest challenges that we're facing across the planet.
WPI is investing in world-class state-of-the-art facilities. That, coupled with our very multidisciplinary approach, both in terms of our faculty and students, really puts us in a position to develop projects that are going to have an incredibly high impact and change the world.
the arts and science is really doing is bringing the humanistic approach to all that we do. And in so doing, we hope not only would we have impact here nationally, but international impact.
It's not just the technology, but it's like, how will this affect society and how will it make it better? I think that's the most important thing that WPI does in educating its students.
We're using our deliberately bright students to go out into the world and change it every single day, one piece at a time.
The people that came to this university are changing the way that human beings interact with the infrastructure and the buildings around them.
I believe the world will be in a better place because of the talent that's being developed at WPI, and they will be instrumental in how we move forward as a society in making it a better place.
You inspire.
I was inspired to make my first gift back in 2016 when I was a freshman because I remember I was super excited to be on campus, to be in new classroom settings, getting involved in different organizations. And then I realized that I wouldn't have had those opportunities and those experiences had it not been for my scholarships that I received. And so I wanted to make sure, regardless of the amount, that I could contribute that back to another student.
I've met with students who have said to me, "This has transformed my life. I'm so happy I've gone to WPI. I'm so happy I've had these resources."
The impact I hope to have with my philanthropy is that every student that comes to this university has an experience of the same caliber as mine. As I said before, I couldn't be happier with my time here. If I could do 4 years here over and over and over, I would probably continue to do that.
I'm also inspired to give just based on what I received. I wouldn't have been able to attend. I feel that attending WPI has opened up the world to me in terms of where we've lived, the work I've worked on. So I just think it's very important to give back and help these students achieve their dreams as well.
The senior class gift is building yurts at a farm that's about 20 minutes from campus for students who aren't able to leave campus for a full term. And so I know when I was abroad, it was a life-changing experience. So being able to contribute to a project that would allow students to also get that experience off of WPI's campus and expanding their perspective was something I wanted to continue supporting.
Giving my time and, in some cases, resources back to WPI, if that facilitates improving the life of any of these students, then it's been well spent.
What your gift means to us.
If I could say something to the donors that made coming to WPI possible for me, it would probably be the biggest thank you I could give anybody. My 4 years at WPI were, without question, the best 4 years of my life. I've met so many people that changed the way I think about things and I go about my everyday life. And I learned so much and I had so much fun. I honestly couldn't thank them enough.
Your gift enables our students to work in world-class environments they wouldn't have access to anywhere else and have very, very high impact projects. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your gift. It makes a huge difference, not only through financial aid and getting students to WPI, but improving the time while they're here on campus through new facilities, new buildings, classrooms, professors, even organizations. It makes a well-rounded experience that really contributes to how we grow personally and academically, professionally. It impacts all aspects and creates a life-changing experience.
Changing the life of one young person, obviously, it's just the beginning. That person changes the lives of other people, that changes the life of other people. So it is a cascading effect of changing one life that we get to change many lives. With your resources, we're able to transform the world one piece at a time. We're very grateful for all you do, and we want you to know that we value what we do, we hold it near and dear to our hearts, and we're grateful to have you as part of the WPI family. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the difference that WPI graduates make us extremely proud. We're proud of not only what we've been able to do and accomplish, but more so we've been able to enable generations to be able to do the same.